So children, in this video we will be discussing a very important property of halo compounds, a very important chemical property which is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. So suppose we have a halo compound and say here we have a species which is rich in electron. A species which is rich in electron, they are called nucleophile. So this is a nucleophile, this is a halo compound. Now you know that in halo compound this bond, it's a polar covalent bond because here carbon is delta plus and here halogen is delta minus. So it's a polar covalent bond. And since nucleophile will have a tendency to attack at the positive side because they are rich in electron, they will try to attack at the positive side. So it will come near to it, it will attack at this center, and this is called where it is positively charged, this is called a nucleophilic center. Nucleophilic center, this is nucleophile. Nucleophile looks for positive center, looks for your nucleophile looks for positive center. Nucleophiles are nucleus seeking. Nucleophile are nucleus seeking. Sorry, this is not nucleophilic center, which I say. Where it is plus, it is a electrophilic center. Nucleophile looks for electrophilic center, and this bond, as it attacks here, this bond will break and it will be Rnu plus X minus. So this is an example of nucleophilic substitution reaction where you see one nucleophile has come, and this is also a nucleophile that has left. This is also a nucleophile. This is incoming nucleophile, this is outgoing nucleophile. So this is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Now I am explaining it with a particular example. Suppose we have this compound CH3Cl and we have a nucleophile OH minus. OH minus. OH minus, this is a covalent bond, and oxygen has 3 pairs of electrons. And O is minus, so this is the this is a nucleophile. This is a nucleophile rich in electron, and this nucleophile looks for electrophilic center. This is electrophilic center because this carbon is delta plus, this halogen is delta minus, and we will get this product CH3OH plus Cl minus. The one which goes out is called leaving group. This is called leaving group. This reaction can also be written like this: CH3Cl plus KOH, aqueous KOH, and it forms CH3OH plus KCl. Remember this one is same thing, same reaction. So this reagent KOH reagent, supplies the nucleophile. The nucleophile attacks at the electrophilic center. Okay, now you should also be very sure that in this nucleophile, you see there are two atoms. One is O, another is H. The attacking site is O. The attacking site is not H. Remember, it is through O. It is attacking. Another example of nucleophilic substitution reaction is, say, ethyl chloride plus say KCN, alcoholic. This is aqueous, this is alcoholic. This KOH has been dissolved in water and this KCN is dissolved in alcohol. And here we get the product CH3, CH2, CN plus KCl. Or this reaction can also be written like this: CH3, CH2, Cl plus. Now this is here the cyanide ion. Cyanide ion is a nucleophile. I am drawing its structure. The structure of cyanide ion is this. This is the structure of cyanide ion. You see, nitrogen has 5 electrons in the outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carbon has 4 electrons. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And since it is negative ion, 1 extra electron is there. So this is the electron dot structure of cyanide ion. So this is a nucleophile. This nucleophile through carbon, it will attack at this carbon. So this carbon is delta plus, and the product will be CH3, CH2, Cn plus Cl minus. Okay, now another reaction which I am writing is CH3, CH2, Cl plus. Now I am writing AgCN. This is KCN, it is AgCN, silver cyanide, and the product that happens, it is CH3, CH2, NC. Here it is Cn, here it is NC plus AgCl. Or this can be written in this way also: CH3, CH2, Cl plus okay, now I'm not writing like this. So we need to explain why with KCN we get this compound. It is called cyanide. It's a cyanide, whereas with AgCN we get isocyanide. This NC is called isocyanide. So a question comes in exam, why halo compound with alcoholic KCN gives a cyanide, whereas halo compound with silver cyanide gives a isocyanide. So the explanation is like this. Explanation is like this. Suppose I am writing the structure of cyanide ion once again. This structure of cyanide ion. There occurs a resonance. You have done resonance. There will be resonance, and in resonance, what happens is your this pair of electron goes to this nitrogen also. This pi electron goes to nitrogen because nitrogen is more electronegative. So we have then this structure. We have this structure, and now the negative charge all will be on nitrogen. You see, nitrogen has how many electrons surrounding it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons. Normally nitrogen has 5. So here it is minus. In this carbon is minus, here in this nitrogen is minus. So if we draw the hybrid structure of this two, it will be C double bond, a half bond, N, and delta minus. Then if we take the combined structure, the negative charge is on carbon also, is on nitrogen also. So you see, in KCN with KCN, what we are seeing is that there should be attack through carbon also, there should be attack through nitrogen also. But why do we get only this one? Why attack takes place in case of KCN, why it takes place through carbon only? Because carbon bond is stronger than carbon nitrogen bond. This you should remember, carbon bond is stronger than carbon nitrogen bond, and that is the reason why here we get cyanide having carbon bond. So with KCN we get cyanide, but why in case of silver cyanide we get isocyanide? It is because silver cyanide, unlike KCN is an ionic compound. So we started with this ion, but silver cyanide is a covalent compound. Silver cyanide is a covalent compound, is not ionic, and in silver cyanide, since it is covalent, there are only ions like this, and here you see the nucleophilic site, the site which is rich in electron is this nitrogen. It is this nitrogen, so attack takes place through nitrogen and we get isocyanide. So such a nucleophile, for example this one, what we have seen is it can attack through carbon in case of KCN, or it can attack through nitrogen as is seen in case of AgCN. Such nucleophile which can attack from both sides, they are called ambident nucleophile. Ambident nucleophile. So if you are asked, give an example of ambident nucleophile. So it is Cn minus. Cn minus is an example of ambident nucleophile. Another example of ambident nucleophile I am telling you is NO2 minus. NO2 minus is also an example of ambident nucleophile. So children, we will do only this much here. There are many more things about nucleophilic substitution reactions that we will do in the next video.